All right, let's hit the woods. I'm your girl Nisi with Tall Tales and Trails, and today we're going to be going over everything that I am packing for our camping trip. So I have not gone camping, overnight camping, since I was 10 years old. So this is gonna be an adventure, but I'm getting ready for it. And I'm not saying camping, but I ain't really saying glamping. It's kind of one of those in betweens. So the spot that we have does have electricity, and it also has a bathroom, like, you know, a community bathroom, and it also has running water. So there's a faucet there on site, which is amazing. And we are pitching tents because we don't have camper yet. But if I love this, I'll probably end up buying a camper within like the next 6 months to a year, because I love being outside already. I just have not made the commitment because, you know, all my friends are so bougie, and I'm like, hey, let's go camping. They're like, girl, I don't do bugs. I don't like the sun. You gonna have this? I'm like, listen, we just gonna get out here and we just gonna have the best time. So now I found some people, as long as they don't back out on me, to go camping. And I'll bring you along on that. So that was gonna be happening in about 10 days. But before we get started, I wanna make sure that we have all the essentials that we need. And I've been watching so many videos to make sure that we have everything that we need to be able to feel at home, outside. But I do have to tell y'all this one thing. It's like 99.99900 degrees outside right now. They're like the temperature is supposed to be like 99 today, but literally I'm gonna say that it probably feels like 110. So if it feels like this, we might have to postpone for a better weekend or something like that. But right now, we're gonna go ahead and show y'all what we have and how I packed. I'm a little bougie, so don't judge me. And I'm a budgetary bougie. A budgetary, a budget, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, I be doing stuff on a budget, but I still be bougie with it. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So stay tuned. Hold on. I forgot to show y'all my mess. So I literally have just been buying stuff. Amazon. I told the Amazon worker, listen, I told her, I said, y'all gonna have to stop showing up to my house, because I feel like this point is harassment. Like, y'all here every single day dropping stuff off. And she was like, stop ordering. I was like, yeah, touche. But anyways, let me show you what I have. I know it's so bad, but we're about to get organized, so that's why I'm bringing you along with me. We have our totes, and we just literally have been throwing things ever since we've gotten stuff from Amazon. So I'm excited. I hope you too are excited to come along on this journey with me. So let's go. So I got these little strips from the Dollar Tree, and then I also have some permanent markers from the Dollar Tree. I got this tote. I'll show you the picture, plug that in, that I got. Actually, I have two of those. And so we're going to go ahead and get started with our organization and our packing. So, all right, so first I want to show you what is in our first aid kit. I'm removing everything just so you can kind of see the tote, and then I'm going to stack everything back up in here. So this is our first aid kit, and these are the little things that I said. I'm using these little labels that I got from the Dollar Tree to label everything. It may be smarter to like label it on the inside instead of on the outside, because I think maybe as you start packing, or if it starts raining, this might get wet. But anyways, first is our first aid kit. Guess what we have? A first aid kit. So that is number one. In here we have different bandages, scissors, sting relief, band-aids, safety pins, all of the goodies, all of the traditional first aid kit essentials. Then I got these from the Dollar Tree: pain relief, ibuprofen, and a pain relief PM, just in case someone's having trouble sleeping. We also have these little hydration sticks that you can add to your water, because right now it is 99.999 degrees outside, and I think it said that it's supposed to be like heat index at 110 today. Okay, you get it. All right, so next we have our triple antibiotic cream. We have some anti-itch cream. I don't know who y'all be camping with, but just in case, we have some earplugs for those that snore real loud. And if you can't move your tent, you might have to plug your ears. I'm just saying. Most of the time, people are pretty cool from what I understand as far as camping and keeping music down. And I'm pretty sure we'd probably be the villains anyway. Some allergy relief just in case there's any allergic reactions that we have on the scene. And then they have this little, I don't even know what it is. It's like a sucker. So if you get stung by like a bee or mosquito or a spider, you can like suck the venom out. I don't know. Came from Dollar Tree. You know how we do. So that is what's in our first aid kit. If I'm missing anything, like if you're like a really, really experienced camper and I'm like, girl, you definitely need to make sure you have X, Y, and Z, let me know because we still have like 10 days before we're going camping. So one, we got our dominoes because we ain't playing no games. And these came from Timu. So these can stay in the camping kit. And we got this drinking game called Left, Right, Center. Guess what? Timu. Okay. And then we have this board game. Boom. Says drunk up. We about to get lady. Okay. So we have that, and it has like these little pieces that came along with it again. That came off from Temu. I'll link some of this stuff down. I will not tell you that I'll be linking everything, but I will try to do what we do. So next we have Uno, because you know we got some playing cards, and I do have some bicycles, so don't judge me. Don't be judging me on my cheap stuff because we do have some regular playing cards too. You know, get some spades, some pity pack going. Got a different Uno. If it gets dark, I'm not sure. You can't have enough playing cards. I'm just saying. And this is our camping tote that we're going to like keep in the garage tucked away. So we have plenty of playing cards. And then we have a left, right, center. If you know, you know. We might get some other people out there to start gambling with us, but if you know, you know. That's gonna stay in our camping kit, and of course, you know, you got to keep score. So we have this, and that is really what's in our fun kit. So I'm going happy camper. So what's in our happy camper? I should have named all of them really cool things. I'm gonna go back and relabel them because I'm that person. So what do we have? We have some candles. I don't know why, but hey, why not? So we also have some rain ponchos, a couple of them, and then we have some off mosquito spray. Have our sunscreen, some more bug spray. We have our mosquito repellent, and then we have a couple of those coils, and then we also have sage. So one, I like to make sure I cleanse my area before I'm gonna lay my head. That's number one. But number two is to ensure that mosquitoes really don't like sage, so you can actually burn this and put it in some aluminum foil, and then it'll actually keep some of the mosquitoes and bugs away. So sage is really good for that as well if you don't want to use unnatural ingredients such as like these little coils. But I also got these from the Dollar Tree. All right, let me show you what's in our utility basket. So again, we have our utility. We have some zip ties. We have some carabiners, the little small ones, just in case we need to clip anything. We also have these like bungee cords. So that'll be more than likely for our little projector screen that we have here. Either the bungee cords or the zip ties, whatever. And then we also have some cord and some paracords just in case we need to string anything up. Have our lighter, a measuring tape. I don't know. It was $1. I don't know. And then we have our lint. So this lint actually just came out of my dryer. They said lint and a paper towel, toilet paper roll, whatever you want to use. They said it's really good for starting fires. So remember that. So you can go ahead and clean out your dryer. So ensure that your home is safe as well. So get that lint up out of there. Get that. And then we also have our lighter. How cool is this lighter? Look at this. So boop, boop. Look at it. You can't even see it. Can you see that? It's literally on. You see how the little light, I don't know, it probably look better against it. You can see how the little, look at there. Okay, don't catch the weave on fire. Clips here that help hang up lights. I also have some chargers. I have so much stuff. I'm still like feeling like I'm only halfway done. We have these little lights. These are rechargeable as well. Hang those up in your tent so you can use one of those carabiners or one of those like little book ring clips. But there's a 4-pack. I think I got those from Amazon, Temu, somewhere. I'll try to link everything All right, let's get into the kitchen. So we have our little bitty handy dandy kitchen tote. I'm gonna show y'all what's in here. Let me pour this out. Sorry, it's gonna be a little loud. Give me a minute. Give me one little minute. So I want to pack it back up as we go. So again, we got our camping, our little kitchen tote. We have trash bags. We got matches. We have those little mint little sticks that help pick your teeth. And then this was pretty cool. I found these at the dollar store. So they come like this. I think it's like 4 in a pack. But I just used those same little labels and labeled those. So we got garlic pepper, Cajun, whatever your favorite spices is. We got some Slap Your Mama, lemon pepper, and then we also just bought a thing of salt and pepper to put out there, so that way you don't have to bring your stuff from home, and then you can always just like refill it with whatever you need. We have some more hydration little water sticks. I found this little thing off of Temu, so if you open up a bag and you need to reseal it, there's like this little thing you can little heat sealer, little portable heat sealer. We also have some small Ziploc bags. We need to put anything away. We have a can opener. Again, you don't have to take your stuff from home if you go find some cheaper options. Bougie on the budget. Okay. All right. What else do we have for our kitchen? We have a lot of stuff for our kitchen. That's just like our little tote, but we also have cleaning supplies. So these are pretty cool because you can use like the Dawn spray and wash, and then you can take the little refillable ones and just throw these away if you need to. And then we got some all-purpose. I thought this was neroli and bergamot, honey. Okay, anyways. And then it also has the little wipes that goes along with it. Then we have these little canisters. So what we're going to do with these, one is going to be for our eggs. So we're going to scramble our eggs up before we get out there, put those down in the cooler so we can have breakfast in the morning. And then the other one will be for oil. So that way you don't have to worry about trying to transport eggs that are whole and have worry about them cracking. Oh, you know what I mean. So if you like eggs and you think you want eggs for breakfast, that's one option to carry those. We got some more snacks here. We have our s'mores kit. So I pitched our tent in our backyard just to check everything out before, we get going. And my son went out there with his friends. Mind you, he's 18. So him and his homeboys went out there and they ate all of our chocolate. And do you know how much chocolate is these days? Like, chocolate is more than a tank of gas. So if that tells you anything, this chocolate was like $8 and he ate the whole pack. And then we also have the one that is caramel. So that is for our little s'mores package. We got some granola bars as well. And what other little snacks do we have? We have some popcorn. I have never even used one of these, but I thought they were cute. I'm gonna try them. I'll let y'all know how it goes. Like, if there's some tips to that. Ooh, look at that. It's all dented. I hope that does well, whatever. And then we have paper towel. Definitely need to make sure you have some paper towel. And then I found these. These are so cute. These are like these little pop-up tents that goes over your food. So if your food's sitting on the table, you know what I mean. Listen, that came from Temu. You gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, so it's like a little pop-up tent that covers your food. So if your food's sitting on the table, no flies can get to it. And I think this whole little pack was like $2, but I will again link some of this stuff. Don't think I'm linking all of it because I went crazy. I shopped too much. I did too much. We have bowls. We got our skillet. And yes, you can take plastic bowls that are not reusable, but I figure why, have a tent kit when you are going to just have to keep filling it up with reusable or recyclable or non-recyclable because it was styrofoam. But you know what I mean. So we went ahead and got reusable. I do need to get some cups to put in here. But most of the time I have my water bottle. Look how cute this is. I got this from Temu. It's really not that cute, but it's kind of cute. It goes over the picnic table. So this covers your picnic table. So if you have an ugly picnic table. Again, a bougie on a budget, boo. A bougie on a budget. All right. So, and then that covers the seats. So they match. Our little picnic table is going to be cute. And then what else we have? As far as cleaning supplies, we have some towels, some sponges, a little scrubber towel. I love these. But a little scrubber towel. We have all of that in there. And then I have not used this, but I'm really excited. So this is called like a mountain pie cooker. So you can do like grilled cheese or s'mores. You can put eggs and peppers and onion. Anyway, so it opens up and then you just put it over the fire and it cooks. So yeah, don't ask me, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. And then we have this collapsible water cooler. I think this one is, I don't know how, let me see. 8 liters. How much is 8 liters? Is that a gallon? 2 gallons? It looked like more than a gallon. 2 gallons maybe? I don't know. But anyway, so this has the little nozzles in there. But you fill it up with water and then you can turn it on and you can wash your hands or wash dishes, anything like that. So you don't have to always like have the water running, or if you're away from a site that doesn't have running water, then you can always bring a water jug. They have a fire pit out there that has like a grate, so you can cook over that. But I'm also gonna bring my little portable electrical stove. It's like one little eye, so we're gonna have to figure out how to work that. But for the most part, I think that'll work. Like I said, this is a campsite with electricity. We have our cars, we have water, we have restrooms, we have showers. So we talk about glamping, honey, because auntie, we ain't doing all that. We also have these little clips to clip anything, like closed, like the marshmallows. Once those get open, we'll have to clip those up. We have some Pam spray. This is to clean the grill. Oh, we have some skewers. We got a couple different kinds of skewers, but we have these, came from the Dollar Tree. And I also have some nicer ones that actually like pull out. I'll show you those in a little while. But I think that's all right now that we have for our kitchen. Oh no, we have these. So I forgot a couple things. So we have this. I have like 4 of these. So this one actually like spins. So this will probably be like the snack one. How cute is that, right? Okay. But that'll probably be for snacks. But then I'll have one that is just for like onions, peppers, things that we'll chop up depending on what we decide to cook. So I can kind of pre-cook or pre-prep some of the stuff at home, so we're not trying to chop up everything while we're out there. And then they also have these little ice packs that were on Temu, and they're reusable as well. We almost packed up with the first tote, so let me finish that one for y'all. So I have this little portable vacuum because the sand in your tent, I ain't really feeling it. And it's small enough and it has this electrical outlet. So I'm gonna take that out there. I'll also probably bring like a broom, just in case. Some little laundry baskets that I picked up. Also, this is like all the little miscellaneous stuff. USB extra cords. We also have these little headlamps. So to make sure that you can see at night. So there's that one. And it also goes to red, which helps with the nightlife. So you're not blinding the animals. They can't see the red light. So we have some headlamps here. My son must have the other one because it was a 2-pack. And if you have kids and you know they never keep their hands off your ish. Get out my ish, homeboy. These are our string lights for our tent. And I think this is kind of cool because it actually rolls back up so you can pull it out. And then it has like this little thing where you can roll it back up. So this is what will be hanging around our tent. So you can use these in a multitude of ways. So one, you can keep it in there just as a nice little light, a little strobe light, straight light that kind of changes, or a bigger light. Sorry, I don't mean to blind y'all, but anyways, and it's the same function. So you have them pulled out, same thing. So light, strobies, boop-a-doo, 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 boop-a-doo. Yep. So anyways, I thought those were pretty cool. I think I got these from Amazon, Temu, one of them. I feel like I've been shopping so much. Who knows? They both get my coins. Let me stick that back in there with the charger. And then we also have some flashlights, and I'm missing 2 of these as well. My son, boop, boop. We have our, I told you we're gonna have to have a little charger bank so that way we can plug in multiple things. I think there's only like 1 port, maybe 2 ports that are actually out there for electricity, so that'll help us be able to plug in multiple things. And then we have just an additional extension cord. And I thought this would be a good idea because these are little keys and locks. Now, I haven't heard about anybody's stuff being like tampered with or going in. or anything like that. But if we're out like on a walk or going fishing and we leave our campsite, we can always lock up our tents and take the keys. So there's 2 keys per. So I don't know. And then I also have some spray, so elevate her. Grab you some spray, so then that way your campsite be smelling yummy. Cause you know sometimes it get a little stale, like when you're by the water. So if you want to refreshen your campsite before you go to sleep at night. Mind you, I'm just showing you everything that I have and things that I'm bringing on our first camping trip. So again, if there's anything that right now that you feel like I'm missing, let me know in the comments, because I want to make sure that I have everything. So we got 10 days to make sure we have everything packed. And then I'll just show you, I haven't finished this obviously because I'm still utilizing something upstairs, but this will be my little toiletry bag. So I have my little shower kit that I can pull out, extra towels, Q-tips. These are actually kind of cool. I got these from the Dollar Tree too. They are washcloths. So these are disposable washcloths, toothbrush, flosser, all that good stuff that's already in there. We got our hand sanitizer by Elevate Her. You see it, Mercury Retrograde. And then we have just some regular, you know, just in case. Look at this cool hat that I got, y'all. Y'all want to see my hat? Okay, let me show y'all. Look at this. Hey, look. Hey. I mean, where the sun? What sun? What sun? It's gonna be hot, baby. It's gonna be so hot under there. I could just see this whole thing being sweated out. Listen, last but not least, let me show you the gear that I have for the actual like tent and supplies. All right, so show you. Ooh, that was a bad. Okay, we're gonna hold it up here. Hello, hey. Okay, but we're gonna show you what else we have in our camping, finishing our camping stuff. But I figured it'd be easier to do it here. So let me flip y'all around. We have our inflatable couch or love seat. Also folds out onto like a double bed. We have our comforter set here. And we have our queen mattress, and our mattress you can act it's like the double mattress, so we'll put that on there. We have our outdoor rug. We have our floor mat. So what we're gonna do is put that on the tent floor, and then there's a blanket that goes over the inflatable couch. And then we have our mallet to hammer steaks, and a little mallet pulls up the sticks. That little tool, that little gadget right there. Our rain fly is actually in here. We have our brush, our air pump, some lights, our tent instructions. We also have our fan, our outdoor mat, our indoor mat to wipe your feet. But yeah, that's pretty much supply. Oh yeah, in the tent. Thank you so much for tuning in to Tall Tales and Trails with Nisi. I felt like the dining room is getting a little bit better, a little bit. But anyways, we are just gonna go ahead and finish putting everything back away. I appreciate you all for tuning in. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Love, love, love ya auntie. Okay, we are out here, so please like and subscribe. We are going to be bringing you additional content as we start to move along as well. So just make sure that you keeping up with us. We also have a hammock video. It's like 1 minute how to set up your hammock in a park. So those that go out and be like, I don't like bugs, I show you how to get rid of the bugs. I mean, not really get rid of them, but get away from them. But anyways, that's the next video. It's going to be linked. I don't even know how to do this. We're going to link it somewhere. That's all I got to say. And then I will link a lot of the supplies that I have listed. I'll go through Temu and Walmart and Amazon and link some of those down for you. I am not sponsored by anybody, but if anybody wants to sponsor me, hey girl, hey boy.